Alright, back with another trade breakdown. So last night we took some longs on GU. Now here's proof of entry. So this bottom one is our take profit one being met. Shortly after, we got our drawn liquidity that was met. We ended up closing out the full position for $1,400. Now that was a 3R win. So now I'll just go over the reasoning why and my bias for this session. My bias for this session was to see price trade into this 1 hour fair value gap inside of our discounted price range. Now, shortly after, we got a 1 hour change in state of delivery coinciding with our entry model. So some further confirmations of actually taking some longs, because as you can see here, we ended up manipulating Asian session for some TBL liquidity. We inverted a 15-minute fair value gap. Now you're probably asking, why did I not take shorts from here? Well, price was bullish and I didn't want to go against my bias, and price didn't even want to retrace or create any sort of entry models to the downside. So sells for me just weren't on the table. Now we got SMT on the 15-minute. And we also got a change in state of delivery on the 15-minute as well to quickly confirm our bias. So on GU, we made a lower low before the sweep, after the sweep of liquidity plus inverting this 15-minute fair value gap. And on GU, we made a higher low. So once this came in and we got the change in state of delivery, I was waiting for this 15-minute fair value gap to be inverted. We got that. Price shortly after ended up sweeping into our 15-minute level. Now all I did was go down to the lower time frame, wait for our entry model. Once we've seen our entry model, I ended up hitting market order, and we experienced a small amount of drawdown, but shortly after we ended up trading pretty heavy to the upside. We ended up hitting our take profit one. We moved stops just up a tiny bit, obviously to reduce our loss. So there was the trade management. Shortly after, we ended up trading into our take profit two. But before I even had time to take off the position, we got a small retrace, and then ended up actually just taking profit because news was coming out. So I ended up taking profit at this high here for a 3R profit. I did not want to get greedy and hold to our overall draw on liquidity, even though our overall draw was a 7R and it was met, but that trade would have taken like 8 hours, and I don't like to stay in trades for that long. So we were targeting these hourly highs as our draw on liquidity. Our overall daily bias was correct and spot on, and we ended up trading exactly to our take profit for a 86 pip win. But all that we did was take profits and basically secure our win at this high here, because we would have experienced some pretty nasty drawdown here, and you know, this can mess with your psychology if you did end up holding on to this position, not managing your trade, and just, you know, trying to stretch it out, get greedy, have fear. And yeah, so you can hold on to those trades, but you just really got to manage it properly, right? So we ended up managing it, in my opinion, perfectly. I took the profits when I needed to. We were only in for this trade for 45 minutes. So yeah, it was a perfect trade in my opinion. Yeah, if you want to get these trades, just join the Discord.